Story Stage is really this multifaceted approach to learning where we bring in some theater, some language learning, some social skill building, and all of these things really come together to build these skills and build confidence in kids so that they can tell the story of their day to their mom when they get home from school, or they can tell a story to their friend on the playground and it's a good story, and so the kid doesn't end up walking away from them. And they can also use that skill whenever they are in the classroom and they are asked to write a story or write a narrative.
What Story Stage does is allows us to take away the pen and the paper and allow the kids to really work on their words with speaking and their words with organizing their thoughts to put it on paper. And that's really what I want parents to understand, is that we're not a theater program. You're not going to come here and learn acting skills, but you're going to come to us and learn language skills and writing skills.
We're kind of reverse engineering the writing process, is what we like to say, because oral language is the foundation for writing. What we do on the stage ends up being a written play, but the kids didn't sit down and actually pound that out with pen and paper.
You don't always know what you think until you write it down. You think you know what you think, but then you have to write it down. You have to put words around those ideas, and then you have to wrestle with them. And these young writers are doing just that. When you have to put words on your ideas, it forces you to distill them, to examine them, to polish them so that you can be a better communicator of what's in your heart and get it across to an audience. So it's terribly valuable. The ability to use words well, spoken or written, will bode well for these students, no matter what they do with their lives.
All of our kids create a play about what they want to write about and what they are interested, the character that they have designed and named, and it gives the kids ownership to really write about something that they love.
They're excited to come here because we're not telling them what to do. They're telling us, and we're taking those ideas and helping them learn a structure that they are then going to be able to use to have more success in school.
Writers are tapping into their truest selves. If you're going to write a story, you have to know who you are. And sometimes when you're young and you're writing a story, it's a process of discovering who you are. I've seen some of these Story Stage performances, and they're remarkable. They're really special stories, but the thing that moves me the most is when you see a story and you hear a child's voice, you hear them struggling with an issue in their life.
We work a lot on how to give structured feedback. How do you tell that friend that I didn't like that story and that character doesn't make sense to me? And how do you say to your friend, I'm lost?
When they peek in the room, yeah, they're gonna see wild and out of control with costumes and props flying everywhere and their kids laughing and rolling around and just having a great time. But while we're in there having a great time, we are really working on skills.
Not all children who love stories and love storytelling and love the theater really want to be performers. Some do, and I know there's performance involved in Story Stage where they get to act things out during the creation of these scripts. But some of them need to be encouraged that they can be a writer, they can be a director, they can be someone who is not the person on the stage.
What I want these kids to walk away with is knowing at Story Stage that they can come in and be who they are, and we are going to love them and help them grow in their academics and in their learning. I want them to stand up on our stage and feel confident in who they are, and I feel Story Stage gives them that platform to really believe in themselves.
At the heart of this, for me, it's about kids and them being able to connect through story, because story is how we all do that. It's how we make a friend. It's how we build a relationship. It's how we advocate for ourselves with a teacher. We're constantly telling people our story. And I can't think of a better way to spend my time than to help your child tell his story.